Think TV viewers can make a difference as actively involved global citizens, rising to the challenges of our times.
Every morning, a timeless ritual unfolds in the homes of millions of Central Americans. Wood is gathered and a fire is started to cook the first meal of the day. But this simple act causes far-reaching harm to both people and the environment. Around the world, more than 2 billion people rely on wood and other biomass fuel for cooking and heating. Cooking is commonly done over an open fire, where up to 90% of the wood's energy is wasted. The demand for firewood puts grave pressures on countries where deforestation is already severe. But perhaps most devastating, the smoke from these open fires kills an estimated 1.6 million women and children every year and sickens millions more. According to the World Bank, indoor air pollution is the #1 killer of children under 5. But today, those dangers will become a thing of the past for Maria, whose friends and neighbors are building her a new kind of stove, a stove that uses much less wood and doesn't fill the kitchen with deadly smoke. When Hurricane Mitch struck Central America in 1998, thousands perished in landslides triggered by massive amounts of rain falling on the deforested countryside. This tragedy was the genesis of a unique project by nonprofit organization Trees, Water, and People, combining replanting trees and introducing fuel-efficient stoves to reduce the demand for firewood.
One of the things figures I was meditating on one day was the fact that 10 trees are being cut for every 1 tree that was being replanted in Central America. It's like playing soccer and getting beat 10-1 every week. You have to do something to change your game plan. That's why the fuel-efficient stoves, adding those to our project, have been so important. This way we can reduce the demand for fuel wood, because the stoves save up to 70% on fuel wood, and in this way save for us.
A few dollars worth of bricks, mortar, and metal will change Maria's life instantly. No longer breathing the smoke from her open cooking fire, her health will improve. By needing less wood to cook her family meals, she will save money and time. And because the stoves decrease the demand for firewood, trees planted now in Central America can grow once again into forests.
To date, we've built 10,000 improved stoves all over Central America. Every stove benefits about 5 people in the family, so that's 50,000 people who've benefited from our stoves in the last 5 years. They're saving money, they're saving time, and of course the health benefits, getting that smoke out of the kitchen and not breathing the toxic smoke.
From its beginning in Honduras, the fuel-efficient stove has been successfully introduced into El Salvador, Guatemala, and Nicaragua. Adaptation has been central to this success.
We decided from the very beginning to use locally available materials. So when we introduce the stove into a new country, we have to take those things into account, right? Adapting it to the local foods and the local cooking customs, and searching out local materials.
Another adaptation was to develop a factory-built stove in Nicaragua. Led by partner organization Prolenia, 5,000 of these metal EcoStoves have been manufactured and sold since 2000. It is this 3-pronged emphasis on health, economics, and the environment that makes Trees, Water, and People's fuel-efficient stove project unique and provides a solid foundation for the future. While good technology and sound program design are important to the fuel-efficient stove project, people are the most crucial ingredient. Perhaps the most important people in the fuel-efficient stove project are the women themselves, both as beneficiaries and as ambassadors who bring the stoves into new communities.
I think people are interested in funding the stoves because it's such a direct connection. Or families up here helping families down in Central America. People helping people. That's what our project's all about. And which is why we included people in our name. Trees, water, and people.
If you are moved by this issue and want to get more actively involved, go to linktv.org/WYCD